remember the day I found the game like it was yesterday. It was raining outside, and I was stuck indoors with nothing to do. My mom told me to go explore the attic and see if I could find something fun. So, I climbed up the creaky wooden stairs, feeling the cool, dusty air on my skin. The attic was filled with old stuff. Boxes of clothes, broken furniture, and old toys. In the corner, under a pile of old blankets, I found it. A strange, old board game. The box was dusty and worn, with faded pictures of people in old-fashioned clothes. The title read Mystery Mansion. I brought it downstairs, excited to show my family. My dad laughed when he saw it. An old board game? Sure, let's play it, he said. My mom and little sister, Lucy, joined us around the table. We opened the box and set up the pieces. The game looked old but well-made, with tiny figurines and beautifully drawn cards. The rules were simple. Move through the mansion, complete challenges, and reach the end before dawn. We all picked our pieces and started playing. First, it was fun. We laughed and joked as we moved our pieces and drew cards. But then, strange things started happening. When it was Lucy's turn, she drew a card that said, "Enter the library." As soon as she moved her piece, the room around us started to change. The walls shifted, and suddenly we were no longer in our living room. We were in a dark, dusty library. The air was cold, and the only light came from a flickering candle on a nearby table. "What just happened?" my mom whispered, her voice shaking. "We're in the game," I said, my heart pounding in my chest. "We have to finish it to get out." We moved through the mansion, room by room, each turn bringing new dangers. In the kitchen, the stove burst into flames, and we had to find water to put it out. In the bedroom, ghostly figures floated around us, their hollow eyes watching our every move. The worst part was the basement. My dad drew a card that sent him down there alone. We heard him scream, a sound that chilled me to the bone. We rushed after him, but he was gone. The game board now had a new piece, a small black figure where my dad's piece had been. "We have to keep going," I said, my voice shaking. "We have to finish the game." We pressed on, even though fear clawed at our insides. My mom was next. In the attic of the mansion, she drew a card that read, "Face your fears." She looked terrified as she disappeared into the shadows. We heard her crying out, but there was nothing we could do. Her piece on the board turned black too. It was just me and Lucy now. We held hands, determined to finish. As we reached the final room, the sun began to rise outside the mansion windows. The last challenge was the hardest. We had to solve a riddle, a confusing puzzle that made my head spin. But we worked together, and as the first light of dawn broke through the windows, we solved it. The room around us changed again, and we were back in our living room. The game board was gone, replaced by the old, dusty box. My dad and mom were nowhere to be seen. Lucy and I hugged each other, crying and shaking. We never spoke of that night again. The game was gone, but the memories haunted us. Sometimes, I think I hear my dad's voice or see a flicker of my mom's face in the shadows. I know they're still out there, somewhere in that dark mansion, waiting for us to finish the game.